Call us on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline.
Culinary Hotline bling. Ching, ching, ching. 0839133728 if you have a burning question or if you have a cooking conundrum. This is your Culinary Hotline. Zola is here. And Caitlin, hello. She's better known as the Cake Tin Lady. But hey, guys, good having both of you on the show.
Yes.
But we're going straight to your questions this morning, and we have one from Sumeshni Governor. She says, good morning, ladies. Morning. She says, when baking cakes, I normally grease the tin with oil and then line it with wax paper. If I don't have any wax paper, what else can I use?
So, firstly, she can save herself some effort and not do both, because you don't need to oil and grease it. You can do one or the other. So, also, wax paper isn't the best for making cakes, actually. You should use baking paper. So, it's worth investing in some good quality baking paper.
Baking paper, right.
Okay, so if you're going to line it, Zoe's got a way, but I've also got a way.
Okay.
What's your way?
So you do your way and I'll do mine.
Okay, so I like to I don't even bother cutting it out. I just put it straight on. But this only works for spring form cake tins,
so
right?
mine works for any tin. So this is just a sandwich cake tin.
So I have this. I don't have the fancy one.
Okay, so you take a square of greaseproof paper, fold it in half.
Wait. Greaseproof wax paper.
Baking paper. Baking paper, yeah. Fold it in half. Okay, fold it in half again. Okay.
And this is without putting oil or butter.
You can sort of spray it just so the paper will stick. Okay, spray it. Okay, then you've got a corner. So you've got a square with a corner. Make a triangle at the corner.
So again,
just like this. Make one more. Oh, I'm doing this really bad.
This is too much effort. I've already lined mine.
But it's a spring form. So if you have a non-spring form, a sandwich cake tin, this will work for you. Okay, so now you've got like a long triangle.
Like
turn your tin upside down. Find the middle. Okay. Then put your thumb where the end of the tin is. Okay. Then you just tear. You just tear.
Okay.
Oh no, she didn't.
A perfect circle.
Look at you.
And it is lined and ready for baking.
You know, she has a book, this girl. So, is this in that book?
No, that's for free.
That's for free. Okay.
But if you don't have baking paper, then keep these little butter wrappers, and then you just smear the butter in, and then use some cake flour.
Yeah.
So sprinkle in the cake flour
at the bottom and
shake it around.
Yeah.
And then just pour your batter in.
And then also, you can also use some greased foil as a last resort as well. If you have foil, just oil the foil and then put it into your cake tin.
Okay, so she doesn't have to do both. So, Sameshni, I hope that answered it for you. Here's another one from Adriana Gates. Hello. So she says, I want to know what I'm doing wrong. If I bake a cake, it comes out really hard as rock. You can even say a brick. I'm sorry. She says, and not a cake. I'm sorry, Adriana. She's got a problem with a hard cake.
She does have a problem. We've got a perfect cake specimen here. So let's move along.
That is a really good cake.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? So when you're making the cake, I know that you say your cakes come out hard. So the best thing to do is fix the method that you use. So you've got to make sure that you actually whip air into your sponge. So whether that's like creaming the butter and the sugar or whisking the eggs in the sugar, whatever it is, you've got to make sure that you build up volume so it'll make your sponge really fluffy.
So fluffy means
aerating, basically.
Just remember that a sponge cake doesn't have baking powder in. So you're adding the air, which is going to make it rise.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then also what would make your cake hard on the outside is a really high baking temperature. So just make sure, I say this all the time, try to calibrate your oven. So make sure that you know the internal temperature of your oven, not necessarily what your oven tells you. Right. So you get one of those thermometers, you put it inside, you can read the temperature.
All of these things, all of this stuff. 0839133728. That's your Culinary Hotline number. They're going to stay with us. Guys, what's coming up?